So, in today's vlog, I want to talk about the subconscious mind a little and how you're actually programmed in the womb. So, I truly believe that the subconscious mind is all the water in your body, your lymph system, the lymphatic fluid, the jelly that is in your cells. That is what imprints all of what you see through your senses. That's why it's the subconscious mind. It's the unconscious mind. But I'm not quite sure if it's the conscious mind is the liquid in your body too. I'm not sure if it's all three, but I'm very confident just from my own meditations and I'm learning that it is definitely the two. Therefore, if the subconscious mind is the liquid in your body, and we know water records information. Water is the beginning of all life, including a cell. And your cell, that is what conducts electromagnetic energy. And electromagnetic energy, we can call God. We all have our breath. How do we breathe, right? It's the vagus system. What triggers that vagus system? It's our cerebral spinal fluid. The CSF is what absorbs light that comes from electrons, that comes from the sun. All neurons are even electrons. Neurons are a neutral charge of an electron. Protons are a positive charge of a electron. So we are cells. These cells are life. So the water in our body, I believe, is constantly recording. The water in our body is our gatekeeper, going back to this being something that is known. Well, it's known to me because I follow and listen to a lot of like-minded people maybe, but you want to know what Gaia has been up to for millions and millions of years, go look at the ice that is formed in the Arctic, the North Pole. And as that ice melts, it will tell you exactly what was happening on Earth here, Gaia. But as that ice melts, that information is lost. That information was always meant for an experience. It was never meant for... It was always meant for ascension. And once that ascension happens, then that information is lost because we're not observing it anymore. Anything that we put our mind to or we observe, that is the only thing that is our reality. If there's people out there that don't put their attention to the moon, like you and I might. If you're listening to this vlog, then the sun, the moon, the zodiac are very important to you. So how we put our attention to the moon, the person next to me, if they don't acknowledge the moon, they don't observe the moon, their reality is going to be very different than mine. Their interactions with the moon and the zodiac and the sun is going to be very different than yours and mine. Therefore, going back to the water in our body, which is your subconscious, unconscious mind, what that means then is that the moment you're conceived and you're in that developing in that amniotic fluid in your mother's womb, what that means is that you're already being programmed by your mother's emotions. Whatever your mom feels, you will feel. You know how? Through the vibration of her feelings, through the water. You're a cell, you're water, you're in the amniotic fluid. What happens is when we feel feelings, it goes right through your endocrine system. And the endocrine system vibrates. So all the cells within all the chakras, imagine, and all the organs, because organs are cells. Cells are made from minerals. This vibrates. So if the vibration of fear is lower than the vibration of love. So if your mom during pregnancy constantly felt like she wasn't safe, then the embryo, the fetus, will also feel that, and they will come into this world already programmed, not feeling safe. Anyways, this is my reason of why I think that water records everything. I think it's really important. Like, the moon is magnetic. The day you were born, the star, the zodiac constellation you were born under and where the planets were are very telling to what your learning lessons and your experiences will be here on Earth. And I'm saying this through experience because I've looked at my zodiac. It's just mind-boggling. Love you guys.